All right, I don't know if I'm gonna start, this will be my intro to the video or this will be somewhere in the middle, but I wanted to kind of sit and chat a little bit. And now I have to burp. Excuse me. Um, and I wanted to chat a little bit and just tell you why I decided to do this. So mostly inspired by, I was just watching, I think it was on Thursday morning, maybe, watching Alexis. She had done her vlogs or she had been vlogging this week. And I'm like, you know what? I really enjoy watching vlogs. I do watch vlogs because I just feel even more connected with the person, when you hear or see a little bit more about their life. And I also enjoy making videos. And back in 2020, I had taken a class called, I don't remember the name of it, but it was learning how to make movies or like home movies with your iPhone. And the homework for the class was to film like every day, like Monday through Friday, or a week in the life of. And it was so much fun for me. It's just that creativity part of like, I love editing. If you didn't know, I love editing and splicing, movies together or clips together and finding music to go with it and all that stuff. It's like, I love that. So, and I'm so glad I did it. And I have those videos because that was right, like, at the start of COVID. So in a way, I've documented like what my week was like, starting to work from home, lockdown. And so it's interesting, kind of my routines back in 2020 and looking back. So maybe I'll share one of those one day if I have to find where they are. They're somewhere in the cloud. But I did enjoy making those videos. And so I figured, hey, let's just put that to the test and remember how to do a little video editing and stuff like that again. So that's why I'm doing this. And I'm very much an open book, but then that's the rub. The rub with this is I am I'm an open book. You can ask me anything, like literally, like I don't mind sharing at all if you met me in person, right? But when I'm putting it out there and I don't know who's behind, this camera, who's going to be watching this, I just want to be a little more cautious and careful. Not so much like you, my wax friends that come watch my videos, that subscribe to my channel, that leave comments and say hello. Not you, but there's other people, there's trolls, there's anonymous people that feel like they can, say mean things or, so it's just like being a little careful because unfortunately there are people that, um, you know, how can I say this in a nice way, that need help. And seriously, I'm not saying like they just need help and kind of throwing that out there. My daughter is going through that with an adult. And it's just, I wanted to take her phone, go, let me respond back to her. She's a 50-year-old woman. Why is she harassing my daughter and her friends? It's not really towards my daughter, but she's a grown woman harassing and stalking, and it's a long story, and my daughter's probably already going to get mad that I even mentioned it, but it's just, again, proof to me that there are just people who you just got to be careful because you just don't know, what's happening. And so I'm rambling on about it, but anyway, that's where I'm like, wanting to share myself so you can get to know me better, but then also knowing that unfortunately I have to have boundaries and I want to protect the privacy of my family and my kids and my friends, if they don't want to be on camera or in pictures or things that I share, I totally have to respect that. So that's a little bit about my inner struggle with vlogging. But let's talk about fun stuff. So I was just chatting with my friends, and one of them is getting a mini golden doodle next week. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait to meet this little puppy. She doesn't know if it's going to be a girl or a boy yet, but they're picking up the puppy next week. And I love dogs. I love animals. Arlo will be in this vlog for sure, so you can see my dog, but love animals and just super, super happy. She's had cats before, and she had a dog growing up, her family dog, but she hasn't had a dog on her own, I think, for years and years. So super excited about that. And she did ask me if there's any pet-friendly wax scents, and I'm thinking I most wax is pet friendly, so I shouldn't say most. As far as I know, I mean, I don't have any issues with wax. Some of my other friends who have cats, another one has 2 dogs, like there's no issues. I know that there's essential oils that you need to be careful with when you have pets. I want to say, I think peppermint is one. I know I've looked this up in the past, so I'll look up for her, but if you know, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that like wax is safe, but maybe, obviously there's probably some better scents than others, since they use oils to make, we use oils to make wax scents, wax blends. So yeah, let me know if you know that. Otherwise, I'm going to stop chatting because this has probably gone on for about 6 minutes, and I'm just going to fill you in on my day. I have to do the photography setup. I have Father's Day / birthday with my in-laws. I have then tomorrow my father's Father's Day celebration. And then on Monday, I will finally be able to catch up. I have to edit my What I've Been Melting video still, and this one, and then hopefully catch up on YouTube, which I've mentioned that I've been falling really behind. So if you haven't seen me, it's not personal. It's just I've been busy, like I said, with work and stuff. So there's seasons in life where that happens. And then there's ebbs and flows with everything. So right now is one of those, and it's summer, so I had vacation and then trying to catch up. Feel like you can never really catch up. So that is it for me chatting for now. You'll see other clips for the rest of my day. All right, so I got out of the shower and I'm gonna wear my hair curly today. I almost wanted to straighten it, but I'll do it curly. It is actually more work to do it curly than it is straightening it, just because otherwise it's easy for it to become frizzy. And then after like day 2, it's, the curls get a little frizzier. So I can definitely keep my hair, or not have to wash my hair as often when I straighten it. But yeah, we're going curly today. Okay, so if it looks like I went a little extra today, it's because I did. I'm a photographer as a side hobby, another hobby, but I'm going to be at a gala tonight for an association here in the county that I live in, and so they asked me to photograph their event tonight. So I'm a little extra. All right, I'm still letting my hair kind of naturally dry as much as possible, but then I will do a diffuser back upstairs. That's why having curly hair just takes so much longer than just like blow drying it straight. But what was I gonna say? I was on Instagram this morning, and I will say, if you're watching this, and if you've ever messaged me on Facebook, I sometimes do not get it at all because I don't really have Facebook Messenger on my phone. And so unless I'm on my desktop, I will get the ding. So if I haven't responded or I take forever to respond, it's not personal. Honestly, it's just, I'm not on Facebook very often. I try to avoid it because I will go check out the different wax groups, and then I'm gonna, oh, what sassy girl got on her pre-order today. What was I going to say? I was part of a Photo 365 group. I'm not doing it this year, and I didn't do it last year because it is hard, right? You get a prompt, although this week is minimalist, so it's probably pretty easy. Sometimes it's hard to go do, think of what the prompt is, or if I'm not really going out or I'm between work and home, it's like I don't have time to go like shoot photos at the beach or something. So I haven't done it, but I have great friends over there, and so I was over there checking their photos and their stuff, and I think I think I uploaded pictures of the tulips I got yesterday, so I have tulips behind me, and so then I was on Instagram, and then I went over to kind of my Instagram, which is Martha, same as the YouTube channel, Martha Fragrance Corner. And then I started looking at Beth from Lavender and Speckles, her posts, and I was just kind of looking through them, and I wasn't going to buy anything from Lavender and Speckles. I love Beth. I love that vendor. The wax performs for me really well. And I do love her blends, but I have boxes now of of ones that I haven't even touched yet that are sitting in my room. So the boundary was no buy, but then she put in one of her posts that she has, I think, like a sweet whiskey. I'm gonna go check because I don't remember seeing that on Facebook. I love the sweet whiskey scent from Bath and Body Works, and I saw that she had listed some bedroom scents, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna go look. Okay, I have a list, and there's 10 things in the cart. That's small, right? I could take things out. I could take some things out. And I just texted my friends and did what I shouldn't do and said, hey, anyone else want me to throw some things in the cart? Because they're just as bad as I am. So I shouldn't be enabling them. I feel guilty. I feel like a dealer sometimes. It is 10:30 and I haven't had a cup of coffee yet. So I need to get moving and get my gear ready and stuff for to take for the gala. I also made a slideshow for them, so I have to go set up this afternoon and make sure that my laptop and the projector they have connect and that all works for tonight. So I'm going to go make some breakfast. Okay, so there is my coffee. I had to get some of it, overfilled it, but this is like a Disney one. It's like a drawing of Mickey and stuff. My mother-in-law had given me this and a few plates. I don't eat breakfast till, like, if I had my way, I'd probably eat breakfast right around now, which is like 10:30. So I think I'll make myself an egg. Otherwise, then I will go from being not hungry to like hangry and then want to eat all kinds of things. So I will make myself an egg just to have something. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, but whenever we vacation, I should flip the camera here. Why am I talking? Why are you looking at my coffee? I don't know why I was like just showing you my coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself an egg. And what I was saying is breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And I do love it. I just eat it like late. I don't like lunch. I would rather have breakfast for lunch than have lunch. I don't like lunch at all. My husband and my oldest, they're the same. They can eat like lunch for breakfast and stuff like that. My youngest is like me, and she's all about like sweets, all about sweets and breakfast and pancakes and French toast and all the things. So I'm gonna make my egg now, and I'll be back. Oh my God, these are like the hardest eggs ever. Wow. Okay. Pan probably wasn't hot enough. Egg. Gonna have my eggs and my coffee, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I need to catch up. It's been just ever since I got back from vacation. Work's even gotten crazier. We have a global project that is just kind of full steam ahead now, and I have time to watch like one or two. So I don't know how everyone else does it, because I see all my friends also commenting on other videos. I'm like, how are they watching like 20 videos a day? So I'm catching up, and I just keep putting videos in my watch later playlist. So you might see me comment on a video from like 2 weeks ago, but I'm just trying to catch up. And then there's some where I'm just gonna have to say I can't as new videos keep popping up. But I love watching YouTube. I spend tons of time watching YouTube, but I also love to read. I love I'm finding some new shows to watch, so that's another thing. I've been watching. I watched The Diplomat on Netflix. I still want to watch Gilmore Girls. Like, when am I going to find the time to do that? And what else was I watching? Oh, then because I like Carrie Russell and I like The Diplomat, which is on Netflix, then I wanted to go back and watch The Americans, which was on FX, and I never watched it. I had heard it was a great show, so I binged a few episodes of that, and then I still got to go finish watching Working Moms. I have like one more episode, I think, of the Dairy Girls on Netflix, which I love that show. I love that show so much. So, and it's their final season, or final finale, their series finale. And I have like 2 episodes left. So I'm trying to do all the things and still keep up with YouTube, which I love. And again, I spend more time watching YouTube than anything else. But you know what? I've got Natalie, her random act of kindness video up here to watch. It's 30 minutes long. So I'm going to give that a watch while I have my breakfast, and then I'll go finish my hair because I can already tell I don't like it. It's like super flat up here. So my hair is my hair. All right, so let's start watching Natalie. So I'm melting coconut crack from the pharmacist's daughter. My friend gave me a little sample. See if I can squeeze it in here. Yeah, she gave me a little sample of it, and this is so good. And I mentioned this in a video, I know I did, because there's like there's just all kinds of coconut, but it is so, so good. And I know Steph from Steph Loves Life, I think she mentioned that scent in her, yeah, she did, in her top 10. I'm just trying to remember what video it was, but I'm sure it was her top 10 summer scents, mentioned coconut crack, and it is delicious. And then while I'm here, might as well show you some books. I think this is due tomorrow. I haven't even looked at it, but I do listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to book podcasts because I love to read. So this is, let's see here. This one I heard from Tina from Book Talk, etc. She had talked about this book, and I've read that already. And it was good. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because, you know, it's about infidelity and all of that, but the ending, it all came together. And so I did enjoy reading that. There are certain books where I don't think they were for me, but then they stick with you and the characters stick with you. And I think that's a book, that's this one. And this is Charles Dubo. It may or may not be for you, but it's a backlist. It was like from 2016, so it was easy to get from the library. And then we have, but trigger warnings. Yeah, so a lot of trigger warnings for this. So maybe look it up in case, because the ending is not like, I don't want to say, but anyway. Violin Conspiracy from Brendan Slocum, and he wrote this book. This was his debut novel. I heard a lot about it on Currently Reading podcast, and I think on Sarah's Bookshelves Live. So was just really wanted to read this one, and then he just released his second novel, his sophomore, which is Symphony of Secrets, so I have that one too from the library. So I think I'm going to read this one first because I know I won't be able to renew this one. This one I will probably be able to renew, and this one I already read and I can just return. And this one I should at least take a look at. I don't remember. I think this might have been from What to Read Next from Anne Bogle. So those are the books that I am currently trying to read, and then I have another one on my nightstand. I think I have like ADD or something because I went to get cotton balls, which I pulled out here to get the Harper James wax that I have in my nighttime warmer. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta look in my photography bag and see if I have my gear, which I don't. And that's probably why I have that organizational book downstairs that I should look at and read. And I should probably be filming on this little guy. This was something I bought. I'm a gadget girl. I love like cameras and lenses and things. So I bought this. It doesn't come with a stand, but it's just a lens. It's a lens and it hooks up to my phone. I got this years ago, and I have it on a little mini tripod here so I can hold it. But yeah, I can have things at like total weird angles. It's like easy to use, and it probably needs to be charged. But yeah, and it hooks up with an app on my phone. So cool. So the phone is like the viewfinder, and this is the lens. So it's like wireless. But anyway, maybe I will charge this up and see if it still works, because the thing with apps and technology too is like then they get outdated and then they don't work anymore. But this was a fun little thing for myself. Okay, let me go take out the Harper James wax with my cotton balls. Oh, and I dropped a cotton ball on the floor. But yeah, I'm gonna soak up. What was I warming in here? Oh, this is just Twinkies. That's what was in here. And let me get the little cotton ball that fell on the ground. Yeah, so I'm just letting them soak up. I know a lot of people have I think it's the mega cotton balls. I have jumbo, and these are not jumbo. These are like regular size cotton balls. I don't think I even knew that they had the mega at Walmart, because every time I've gone there, they are not there. Somebody else that likes wax has probably bought them. I don't know if it was on Instagram or maybe even on YouTube, someone had a shopping cart full, I'm talking full, easily like 15 bags of those mega cotton balls from Walmart. And I'm like, that's why I can never find them, because someone came in and took them all. So I'm gonna go finish that. I need both hands now for this, so I will be back. I dropped this on the floor and it bounced, and I was like, oh no, tell me it didn't crack, and it didn't crack. So that's good. But I'm gonna now wash it. And I have cotton balls on the floor, which is great. I have a separate sponge for just wax and no worries. I'm not using the same sponge for my dishes. Out of the way. I don't have the same sponge for my dishes, but I just want to clean that up. Get the hot water. Okay. That's that. And now I'm going to wash regular dishes. I did text my friends that I was, after 17 days of no buy, I broke down. But then of course, because I'm shopping, I'm like, well, do you want anything? And then I always have mixed feelings, because I'm like, I feel like I'm enabling them when they are also trying to be good about how much wax they bring in. But then if I buy something and, because I've, when I buy something and then they could have just added like one or two things, they'd be like, well, thanks for letting me know that you ordered something. So she wants 2 things. She's being much better than me on my 10. I might go back and change. Let's see. But she wants bonfires by the sea. Oh, cool. Because I actually was curious about this one. So see, this is when it's good to have friends who want to buy stuff, because I'll be like, sweet, I'll give you some of mine, you give me some of yours. So bonfire by the sea. Got it. There is adding that to the cart. I have no discipline. I've disciplined certain times. Like I could have no, I don't, right? Because I don't, because I'm buying, obviously. But I was pretty good. I think I'm moderate. I'm moderate with my discipline. But yeah, we can always talk ourselves into stuff, right? Always. It's so hard. So I told you I wasn't going to buy any more lavender and speckles, but I just did. And then my friend ordered 2 things. I did take 2 things out. I don't remember what they were, but I did. My friend's given me some samples already of some of her lavender and speckles. But like I said, I still have the last haul in this box from the Gilmore Girls, and then I still have this other box in here. And so now I'm gonna have 10 more. No, 8, because I took 2 things out. So not a big deal. But yeah, this is the mess I need to organize. Like I start out wanting to be organized, but then, it takes over and I can't have that. All right, I'm here at my melting basket, and I took Harper James out of my nighttime warmer. So I'm gonna pick through my basket and see what I want. I really love this scent, Cozy Fall Night from L3, but I want to be here to enjoy it more. This one I put 1 cube in my room last night. I put it in one of my warmers yesterday, and then the Twinkies in the other. And this was almost too sweet. It's like too much fruit, I think. So I might have to cut this with some vanilla or something like that. So this is lemon, lime, pineapple, strawberry, and pink guava. I think it was just a little much. So let's see. I'm going to do, what's this one? I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to do this one in my room. This is Party Pants. This is key lime pie, bubblegum, and blue cotton candy. This is Rose Girls. I've had it since February. I will drop a cube and 2 warmers. And yeah, I think I'll do that. Leave him alone. Oh. Hey.
Pick one. Okay, pick one.
Are you tired, Bubby? Are you tired? Hello. Earth to Arlo. I thought I'd pop in here. I don't have the AC on and I'm probably going to get really hot really fast. But I'm back at the place where the gala is tonight. So I came here earlier, set up. I took a little video of some of the horses, but there's people around. So I'm trying to, one, not have to whatchamacallit, blur people's faces out of my videos. And 2, I do still find it strange to talk in my phone out in public. I was gonna chat earlier, but there was literally a person parked right in front of my car and she kept looking over at me. So I'm like, okay, we'll do this later. So yeah, I'm here. It is 6 o'clock. I was at my in-laws for a little while, kind of doing the Father's Day thing up there. And it was his birthday earlier this week. And unfortunately, I couldn't stay for dinner because I promised, the gala folks here tonight that I was going to do it before I knew that we were doing something the Saturday before Father's Day. So trying to be in multiple places at the same time is not easy, but making it work. And I am hungry. I had some cheese and crackers and stuff, but I'm hoping that, dinner doesn't get served here really late because I do get to eat here. And yeah, hoping I feel pretty good. It's been a while since I've taken photos for them. And I'm just really happy too that it's outside. So I like natural light. I really like taking photos outside, natural light. Indoor photos, I just don't like using flash. Even when I'm making my videos, I don't like putting on my lights necessarily. I will, obviously, if I'm recording late at night, but that's why I sit where I sit, because it's in front of a big window, and then I could just use the light from the window when I'm recording my videos. But yeah, I'm happy that this is actually outdoors. It is a gorgeous day. It's definitely in the mid 70s. In my car, it feels more like 80 right now. So I'm going to go get my gear ready. I have 2 cameras, different sized lenses, and I have to hook up my laptop. I should get up there now. And I made a slideshow for them. So, yep, I'm going to go make sure they're not stressing out that I'm not there yet. And that is it. So this might be it for tonight. Yeah, thanks for joining me today on my vlog.